trying to get in your head. Superior bastard. The nerve of him showing up here. At least you rattled him as much as he rattled you.
Good timing. Let's see what Brock made you.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Right side, incoming!
Use a shield strike.
Very nice! Watch your right!
Behind you, watch out!
So that's the weapon? A drop near spear?
The Dropnir spear.
Well, any given number of Dropnir spears, I suppose.
Come on, I found a gate. We just need to take the train down.
I do worry, though, if I'm being frank. We've crafted a weapon to kill a god. One could say you're on the verge of returning to form.
Does it scare you? Aiding another violent god?
I'm scared for you, brother. That spear could start a war. The war. If that no longer concerns you, then maybe Freya's right. Maybe the Giants had you in mind all along.
So this Dropnir spear. You're prepared to use it?
To protect Atreus. I am no one's champion but his, nor no one's god. That may be my form. It is not my nature. Do you understand?
I guess a difference of opinion is hardly the most I'm setting aside for this alliance. As long as the plan is to kill Heimdall, the rest matters little.
There's also the bit of news that Odin has some inkling of what we're up to.
I thought I heard ravens. Damn it. What did he say?
Lies, threats, and more lies. What did you expect?
You think he lies that Atreus is in Asgard?
No. On that, I'm afraid I believe him.
Then the rest matters little.
I saw a gateway near here, overlooking the bay. We can get to it with your spear, I think. This way.
That gravestone is a key.
Wait. Be ready for combat.
After Viola Cala.
For the king!
Skjelfa!
Fall before me! Even now.
Come on, get up, brothers!
Hey, big guy.
Speak.
Need you to get something for me. A hammer.
A weapon.
No. A forge hammer. Little thing. Symbol of the old resistance. Healed solid. Or it used to. Might do that.
You're not worried that...
The old father nearly slit my throat just to get... I might be past giving a shit what he thinks.
You'll certainly be able to reach new areas in the bay with that spear.
Aye. Might be worth looking for Durlin's hammer while we're at it. Your choice, of course. There. How was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough. Ah, with the mining rigs disabled, it seems a bit fresher out here.
Not seems. Is.
You're right. Thanks, brother. If memory serves, we're heading in the right direction to find that large dwarven statue. Durlin's hammer shouldn't be far behind. Behind you, brother! Left side, incoming!
On your right!
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
That dragon looks remarkably lifelike for a sculpture.
Is someone there? Please. I need help.
What do you want?
Well, to put it simply, treasure. The cache just over there, to be precise. My son and I, we came to these isles to uncover it. I feared it was too dangerous.
Is that what?
My son, please, you may help your... We were sailors once.
The remains are
Midgard
old.
to seek our fortunes
His son
elsewhere.
is surely gone by now.
It
We were
costs
so
us little
close
to make sure.
succeeding.
Really?
Behind you! Incoming!
Right place! The Alpha!
It's beautiful from up here. A runic slate. It's incomplete. But you could use your chisel to finish it. Now, the word. Fuka.
Durlin's hammer.
Still in one piece after all this time. Unlike Durlin's resistance, I suppose.
We will take this to him.
way through this debris. That device may help us get through. The broken Muspelheim seat is now complete. We should find a mystic gateway. Perhaps we'll find Surtur's combat challenges.
Nothing good can come of this noise! The Alpha!
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high!
The Alpha!
Between the creatures and all the debris, no one could have made it out of here alive.
Repaint your way fast! The Alpha! The Alpha! The Alpha!
Brother, get up! Brother!
Where were we?
Switching arrows! Come on, Kratos, get up!
Yes, yes, yes.
Behind you, look out! Yelpa!
Another one already? Great!
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one? Does your boss have you spying on us?
No. That wasn't our intention. You must believe me. I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Jumpy little fellow, huh?
Yeah, 'cause he's trying to get back down.
The tunnel must open up just ahead.
I can see the rubble from here, brother. Feels like we're in the right place. Quite the sum there, brother.
We will find the ghost son.
Really? His request isn't a distraction?
He does not know his son's fate.
I see. Okay, then. Kratos, don't you have a way through that door? Found something good?
Yes. Either of you, what more is there to tell of Freyr being burned by the Aesir mob?
Well, Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding. I do understand where his anger came from.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants.
You know what? We'll finish this later. Good show!
The Alpha! Behind you!
Another Berserker gravestone.
Father, I failed you.
That water wheel's getting no water.
Speak, spirit.
Is that
Father, I can't see you. I wasn't quick enough.
Your fault.
What?
He went to find...
It seems you each came to...
I've been such a fool. Perhaps now.
What a shame.
In their attempt to spare the other, they both perished. There is a lesson there.
What now?
We will retrieve the treasure, then return to the father.
What for?
To finish what he and his son started.
I see. The geyser under the water wheel is blocked. Something appears to be atop that island.
Perhaps the treasure the spirit spoke of.
Stop squirming.
You did it, Master Kratos! A spectacular job! Keep it up and you'll become an expert in no time.
I can't tell if he was patronizing or if that was just plain sad.
Both.
We could use that lift, but not while it's up there. Down, but it has to stay that way. There's a gear, see? Connected to the gate. There we go.
The wee bastard's about to explode! Quite the cache. I see why it meant so much to our lost treasure seekers. Perhaps we should go tell the father what became of his son. Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some... memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lake nymph called Nimue. Very talented with a sword.
Mimir.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her. Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. And built it he did. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued.
And time to walk. The story will keep.
Oh, you're back.
We have news of your son.
Oh,
He died trying to find...
no, no.
He did.
Yes. We'd be...
Don't blame me.
Never the...
I'm glad we did this, Kratos.
Yes.
And I'm sure Atreus will be as well.
Yes.
Kratos, I see something. What manner of creature is that?
Dead.
Why do you gotta make it one of the three? Just give me more life.
Freya, you mentioned that Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigrun who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin liked to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I'm no longer sure that I do.
That's correct.
Well, Sigrun must have helped find your Valkyrie wings. Were they hidden in the place I guessed?
They were not. But yes, she did. Argued all the while I should let my anger go, but helped me just the same.
I'm here for you. And now, Freya? Hope it's to your liking. Kratos? I'll disinfect my tools. Anything for Freya? I'll heat up the forge. And for the Valkyrie Queen? What'll it be? Want something in particular? And now, Freya? What do you need? Whatever you need, I'll create. No need to thank me. How can I help? What can I make for you?
A good fit.
Wear it with pride. I'll disinfect my tools. That ought to hurt him. Now, just because you've got new armor doesn't mean you should let yourself get knocked around more.
Very well.
Lungs. No, that's rubbish.
What?
Brock's bloody riddle. What gets bigger the more you take away? I can't let that blue twat beat me.
If you are this upset, he already has.
Fair. Where is Seegrin now?
Impossible to say. She's on a mission spanning the realms in search of our lost sisters. Our hope is if she can bring their incorporeal spirits to Vanaheim, we can find a way to restore them to uncorrupted forms.
You again. I hope you're back to clean up the mess that extra head of yours made.
We have done it.
Doesn't fix what I did, but hopefully it makes things a bit better. Let's be off, brother.
Your hammer.
Thanks. Might not mean much, but folks see this and they'll know we haven't... Never expected to see this thing again.
Durlin.
Kratos! Sorry about earlier. Talking about you off like that.
Do not be.
No, let me apologize. Feeling the All-Father's spear in your back makes a man want to set things right.
Your silence on the matter is enough.
Ah, if you say so.
spoke of resistance. Instead, you drink.
Oh, I've got plans that you know nothing about. Coming together as we speak. Meantime, I don't plan on my soul parts floating to Alfheim stone cold sober. When the Aesir run me through, I'd rather be too hammered to feel it.
Now, let's see which armpit of Muspelheim that seed leads to, huh?
Brock's riddle. Could the answer be nothing?
What gets bigger the more you take away? Nothing. I don't think so, brother.
I do not like riddles. Freya, here.
An ash petal. You have an interest in botanicals now?
having another crack at these combat trials.
How about that? The seed did lead us to Sutter's Gauntlet.
Yeah?
What do you know of the trials?
Oh, just your usual Muspelheim challenges of violence and slaughter. Rumor was it's Surtur's way of honing his blades, but I think he's just as much a sucker behind there.
Now, to be fair, Trump only said the stock market would crash in 5 months. He never said it would do well if he won. For all we know, his point was, look, it's gonna eat either way, so let's have some fun and get a crazy person back in the office. Also, did you hear of a lot of business people are like deer in the headlights? I think everyone's feeling like the deer in headlights right now. Have you seen the Democrats lately? I swear. I saw Chuck Schumer the other day eating grass by the side of the road. Trump's aides look like deer in the headlights. I mean, look at FBI Director Katzenfeld headshot. Dude always looks like Wile E. Coyote after he realizes he just walked off a cliff. So, the Biden president of the stock market story. Now, Trump is president of the stock market falling. Never guess who called this. Already guessed. Joe Biden.
Any of these challengers catch your eye?
Get ready!
Watch your left!
Incoming right side! That Grim's got a grip up there! We'll have to knock it down!
Behind you!
Down!
Behind you! Incoming!
Changing arrows! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
The anxiety and uncertainty over Trump's tariffs, which he has now announced, implemented, paused, and announced again. These tariffs have been more on again and off again than Ross and Rachel. That joke was brought to you by NBC's Must-See TV lineup, Must-See TV, now available to stream on Max. No one knows if the tariffs are happening. No matter why, Trump says they're reciprocal tariffs. Countries that are already tariff American goods, and they're doing it because it will raise a lot of money in those markets. None of which is true. And Biden said to say it's because drugs are important and that's right. And it's part of negotiations in Canada. That's still to stop the big measure from our members. I can tell you that in the situation I've seen
Why's it gotta be so friggin' hot here? My sack sweats.
The Canadian cartels are so... You mind smoking a little mess to bring your topic? Surely the president can reassure anxious Americans that doing everything possible to avoid such a disaster.
Are you expecting a recession this year?
Why's it gotta be so friggin' hot here? My sack sweats.
Ravens, the ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
Like the father of all, we swung from the tree. Wisdom gained father, servitude gained we.
Swung from the tree.
What do you suppose that means?
And here I thought you were good with riddles.
If you give a super long answer that concludes it will be great for the farmers, that is not reassuring. It will be great for the farmers, and in a way we'll all become farmers because it will be so expensive you'll have to start growing vegetables in your backyard. My favorite vegetable, of course, the steak. Later on, here's some of that began if he thought a recession was coming, and he used a very convenient excuse to dodge the question. All I know is this: we're going to take in hundreds of billions of dollars in tariffs, and we're going to become so rich you're not going to know where to spend all that money. I'm telling you, you just watch. We're going to have jobs, we're going to have open factories. It's going to be great for the Lady's Landing. And thank you for my. Oh, now we need to say great question. I'm going to get back to my seat because I do believe I have my great day.
Now that you have a weapon to deal with Heimdall, we just need to find a way to get to him.
Aye, if that's still the plan.
It is. I will protect my son.
So, then it seems the original plan to avoid Ragnarok has fallen a bit by the wayside.
That is up to Odin.
Yes, that's rather what concerns me. Listen, brother, those things he said to you...
His words are nothing.
True. So I expect retaliation is no empty threat. We need to think through the ins and outs of it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's see if Sindri has had any luck.
Dolphin just got some massive updates. The Dolphin team have just released a pretty big progress report. And like everything we talked about, certainly this one could blow right out of the water.
The boss is going towards whatever lead worm you have, so hit the chime already. The lead worm!
Here's what I found.
Finally home again.
What a rambunctious bunch.
Seems we met another of your detachable emotional apparitions. Bit too twitchy to tell us his name, though.
Ah, you must mean anxiety. Oh no. Why are you talking about me? What did I do?
Oh, you should have heard the shit they were talking.
What? Oh dear, oh dear. There was no such talk. Shame on you, Bitter. Are you sure? Yes, Anxious. No opprobrium to be found in this discourse. I was merely making your acquaintance with our adventuring friends here. Ah, people! Well, there it is.
We talked about this one already. Dolphin has introduced the
stay safe, everyone.
Game-specific graphic settings. Now, the Dolphin team does point out
There he is!
functionality.
Hey! Come show off the spear. See what we done.
So before it was available only in the text interface, now we've got a really nice graphical interface for it. If you go into the game properties under game config and graphics, you can change things on a per game basis easily. So game-specific fixes were added, like for Summoner Goddess Reborn. And if I scroll down here, you can see that they've also added the ability to track your time played. This is one of the many reasons why I love emulation. Not necessarily specifically for time tracking, but this is something that the GameCube couldn't do. Emulation in general, in my opinion, it enhances that old console experience. The GameCube cannot do a lot of stuff that Dolphin does. Every iteration of Dolphin, it keeps getting better and introducing even more stuff. This was a pretty big update for the Dolphin team, and I can't wait to see what they're impressed with what they've done so far. Next up, we're talking about Mario Day, which is, well, today, March 10th, at least at the time of filming. I've got no idea if Nintendo is going to issue a DMCA against March 10th, considering they along with that one. Anyways, here Nintendo has announced a brand new Mario Kart Lego set, and this one, I guess, is geared towards adults with close to 2,000 pieces and a high level of complexity. It's going on sale on March 15th, $160 US, give or take. Pre-orders are already up on Lego's website. This one does.
Now do the thing!
Sincerely, Lego, but you are.
Oh, look at that. She's special, that one.
Ain't gotta tell me.
Have you found a way to reach Asgard?
Not as such. Had a few ideas, but they didn't so much work.
Brother, without a way to Asgard, what are we doing?
I do not know. I need to think. I am tired.
So, you're sure nothing unusual happened with the lady? Nothing at all?
Nothing whatever. Smooth as snail shit, like I said. Why? There's some reason you expected it to flip sideways?
What? No, of course not. I'm delighted to hear everything proceeded as planned.
Well, they did. And it was a proper adventure to boot. I taught them all about the nature of the thing and the form of the thing. Become a whole monkey.
You're making up words again.
Where are you going, brother?
Sleep.
You are impossible!
So we're just keeping blindly on then, hoping we don't walk headlong into Ragnarok. Is that your plan?
Well, your father seems very ready to go. Shall we then? This way, girl. Do you enjoy the gentle waves, little one? Your father and I traverse this river often. One day, you will learn to navigate its waters. We live deep in the wild woods. The most beautiful forest in all of Midgard. It is safe and serene here. Game is plentiful, and you will want for nothing. We're not far from the place your father and I first met. We nearly took each other's heads off. But he's softened since then. Somewhat. Unfortunately for you, he remains dreadfully stoic. I suppose it will fall to me to teach you language. Your father can teach you to hunt. Or perhaps that will fall to me as well, since all he seems to be good for is grunting. Have you nothing to say to your son?
What would you have me say, Faye?
Anything. Let him learn your voice. Let him know you.
He is far better off knowing as little as possible.
Knowledge is not always a burden. Think. The mighty god of war, frightened of his own child.
I do not fear our child, Faye. I fear for him. He is innocent.
We are not our failures. We are not who we were. We must be better. Atreus is our future. Keep him safe, Kratos. Protect our son.
did that wall ever do to you?
Building focus. Something my father taught me.
It work?
Not yet.
So, what you focusing on anyway?
Controlling my emotions. Heimdall keeps trying to make me lose my cool. I can't give into it.
Thrud, hey, it's Thrud. Hey, be cool.
Training without me?
that a good idea? Training? I mean, I think it's a great idea, but won't your mom be mad if she finds out?
Good point. But did you consider?
No, it didn't. That didn't hurt. Also.
Anyways, grandfather wants to see you.
Oh, grandfather. Right. Okay. Here, then take this, and send my regards to Sif, Lady Sif, and Triss. See you later, Thrud. Bye, Thrud.
Midgardian boys are so weird.
Weird can be good.
The two of you, I swear.
What's in the jar?
Milk curd, Mom's favorite. It's his way of helping. Grandfather's in his study. Catch up later?
Nicely equipped. What needs work?